Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquis Serenita, and today we're doing a tutorial review and swatches of Beauty Creations' newest collab. This is Beauty Creations times Luis Torres, and I got the entire PR box. Okay, we're doing all of it today. So it comes like this. It's huge, right? It's got his face on it. I honestly am not hating this. I personally don't like when they add their face. But he's a good-looking person. Nah, yes. I'm just like saying I'm not bothered by it this time. It's actually really good. I'm actually really excited because when I saw who was going to do the collab, he is a Mexican makeup artist. And I was excited because, you know, I don't get to see a whole lot of people who are like close to my skin tone doing a whole like just collection in general. So I got excited when I saw it. So when you open the box up, it has this. It has all the models that he did the eye looks on. I'm assuming he did the eye looks on them. And then there's him right here, Luis Torres Beauty times Beauty Creations. And then you have the palette right here. This is a face-to-face quad. So in the face quad, it's 2 highlighters, a blush, and a bronzer. So I will be doing demonstrations of the blush and the bronzer because I have nothing on it clearly, and I'll do the highlighter, one of the highlighters. We're not going to do both of them, okay? And then you guys have this. This is I Am Perfect for Myself lip gloss. Keep It Classy matte lipstick. You have 2 shades of these Keep It Glamorous lip pencil. This one says She's So Chic lip pencil. Then you have a velvet matte that's called Paris in a bottle. And then this beautiful pink, purple, gold, shimmery lip gloss in there that's called Cross the Sky lip gloss. It looks gorgeous, honestly. So I think to not overwhelm myself, I'm going to do the lip products first. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the lip pencils, like the lip, you know, the lip liners. And then from there, we'll move on to the actual lipstick, then the liquid lipstick, and then the lip gloss at the end. Because this is going to be a long, I'm assuming it's going to be a long video. Just assume with me, and you've been warned. Please sit down. This might take a while because we're going to be doing everything. We're going to be swatching every single thing too. I always leave timestamps. You skip to where you need to go. I'm just letting you know. But if you're in it for the long haul, then I'm here to show you everything, okay? So I'm going to start with this part right here. And I'm going to start with She's So Chic lip pencil, which is on the top right here. This one, it just says She's So Chic lip liner. And I'm going to take it out. Watch. This is what it looks like. It looks like a little chocolatey brown type of shade. I will tell you guys that when I was looking at them earlier, they're not, you know, they're not like raisable. You have to sharpen them. That's how you're going to have to do it with them. So I'm going to start with that one. And then we're going to lip swatch that one and this one. And then I'm going to give you guys arm swatches as well. Because you guys know I pretty much swatch everything, okay? So this one, Keep It Glamorous, is just more of a, I want to call it like a caramel brown. So you guys see the difference, see? This first one is the She's So Chic, is just like a darker type of brown. But this is more like a chocolate brown. This is definitely like a caramel type of brown. So I'm going to do a little arm swatch real quick of this first one that's called She's So Chic. That looks gorgeous. Y'all see that? That's such a gorgeous chocolatey. And you know, the lip liner right now that I'm like looking, like putting it on my arm, I'm noticing on my hand actually. I'm noticing that it's not exactly creamy, but it's not hard either. Somewhere in the middle, which is not bad. This one is called Keep It Glamorous. This is the one that I told you guys that is more, ooh, you know what? If you're lighter skinned, I'm thinking you're going to love this one more because it looks like a caramel brown, but right now that I'm swatching it, it's more of like a nudie type of brown. So definitely for darker skinned individual, we're probably going to want to go for that chocolate one. These ones tend to not show up on my lips, just so you guys know. I'm just giving you guys fair warning. They tend to not show up on my lips. But we're going to do little lip swatches of both of those products. I'm going to start with the lightest shade, which is the Keep It Glamorous one, okay? Okay, so between both of those, I really recommend the She's So Chic, which is the dark brown one, the second one that you guys saw, because I really like how that one looks. It shows up on my lips. That first one doesn't show up at all, and I really didn't like that, but, you know, to each their own. You pick which one you want, okay? I'm not going to judge you for it. Next, we're going to move on to this one right here. I'm going to try the lipstick first. The lipstick is called Keep It Classy. It's a very nude type of brown. They do have a little heart indentation in it. I don't even think this is going to do absolutely nothing for my lips. Because my lips are already pigmented. They're already like a natural light brown. These shades tend to not do a dang thing to them. I love the packaging on this. It's very chic. It's very classy. Look at how sophisticated this looks. Like, they did a dang good job on this. It says Luis Torres Beauty times Beauty Creations. Has his little symbol right here. Like, they went all out on this collection. I'm not joking. This is a gorgeous freaking lipstick. I'm sad that I'm not going to use it enough because, like, I cannot use nudes like this. They don't show up on my damn lips. And then after I do a little one, like lip swatch of that one, I'm going to move on to this one, which is Luis Torres Beauty Creations. This one's a lip gloss, but I can't see what it's called. It's Paris in a bottle. And this looks like just a very type of pinkish, maybe nude. Very light, like I said. They really don't do anything. But I definitely will be trying the lipstick first. Real quick, I'm just going to give you guys a little swatch right here on my arm of the lipstick. Just so you guys can see what it looks like. It looks like an orangey type of nude. Orangey brown. You guys see it right there? It's very light. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't think it's going to do anything for me, really. But I'm just letting you guys know that, I don't know. It's your choice, right? Next, I'm going to swatch the Paris in a bottle. This one gives me more hope. Ooh, it's pigmented. It's got pigment to it. I didn't expect it to be pigmented. Look at that. It's like a pink. A very rosy tone pink. Now, these ones look kind of off on my skin tone. They look really ugly. But if you like ombre type of looks, I think you guys are going to like it. Let me see if it smells. Ooh, it smells like chocolate. Vanilla chocolate. Something like that. Cake batter even. Maybe cake batter, but that smells amazing. I love that. So, yeah, let's move on to the lip swatches for those ones, okay? Okay, you guys, so definitely I didn't like either one of these, and that's just my opinion because I don't like light. I just don't like light colors, period. This is way too light for my freaking lips. You know, I'm more bothered by the fact that he's like close to my skin tone. Would he even wear this damn lipstick? Like, I want to know. Luis, would you wear this? Because I feel it looks horrible. It looks horrible. Now, given ombre look, I think anybody will love these as an ombre look, a two-tone, you know, lipstick sort of thing. This one is, like I said, this nude, perfect on anyone who loves. This is like a perfect nude color. Honestly, it's gonna look amazing on someone lighter than me. It's just like on Mimi. It's just, y'all saw that thing didn't show up, right? It looked awful and pastel, like ashy for my lips. I don't know. I just feel, and this one's even worse. This one's even worse. It smells amazing, but like, don't get me wrong, but Luis, if you would have made it like maybe 1-2 tones darker, I would have been in love with this freaking color. You could have made it a rose taupe type of pink, and oh god, you know, a little darker than this, and that would have been perfect for any type of skin tone. It just would have been good for someone who had pigmented. I have pigmented lips. It's already light brown as it is, and you add this on top and it just makes it look off. It makes it look off. But like I said, add a lip liner, like that, one of those lip liners. I don't think it's going to be 100% bad. It's just, for me, I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me take this off. We're going to do the last two, which are lip glosses. I don't think you could go wrong with some lip glosses, okay? So definitely, yeah, let me take this off, and we're going to be doing these last ones. I'm going to do this one first. This one is just a very nude type of lip gloss. This one is called I'm Perfect for Myself lip gloss. That's a long thing. And this one is so gorgeous. Look at that. This is like a metallic pink almost. It's just very glittery. It's honestly a very glittery type of pink. I definitely will be doing this one first because I'm afraid that if I do this one first, I'm gonna have a lot of leftover glitter on my lips. So definitely this one is gonna be last from this one. So first this nude one, then I'm gonna do this very glittery ballerina. It's got a lot of glitters. It's like pink, blue. It shows a lot of reflex. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's got the same little design just as the other ones where it says just, you know, Luis Torres Beauty times Beauty Creation, same thing. So let me take this off and we'll do that, okay? Y'all, I gotta say, I love both of these. I think they're so freaking pretty. This one is perfect for a lip gloss. It has pigment in it, but I can get over the fact that it doesn't really, you know, like, it's kind of off on my skin, but I could totally use this over a lip, you know, like a lip liner. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And it smells just the same as the liquid lipstick. It smells like a vanilla, chocolatey, cake battery type of smell. It smells freaking awesome to me. This one, like, oh, you guys see how unique this is? Do you guys see this? It looks so freaking cool in person. If you see it in person, it just looks like this alien slut vibe for some reason. I don't know why. Teresa's dead if you're watching this. You're gonna love this one. It looks just so freaking cool in person because you can see all those glitters. And it has these little glitters reflex in the light. It looks blue. It looks violet. It looks like this ultraviolet metallic kind of, I don't know. It's freaking cool. And then the formula for this is like amazing. It's not sticky. It's super moisture. Like it's smooth, right? It's not sticky, and I love that. The little glitters, you could feel it the tiniest bit, like barely anything. It's not something that's going to bother you, definitely when you have it on. I can't even barely feel them. So it's not something that, you know, it's going to bother me for the rest of the day. Definitely, I really recommend both of these. They're really awesome. Out of the other stuff, I don't know, you know, like it really depends on you. Definitely the darker lip liner. And out of these two, maybe the lipstick. I just don't like liquid lipsticks. Are really light. If you would have done it maybe 1 or 2 tones darker, I would have been all over that damn liquid lipstick. I would have been like, yes, honey, that's me, you know? Even this, if this would have been like a chocolate, why does nobody make it a chocolate brown? Why is it got to be a nude brown? You could have gave it a chocolate brown and then this nude, and that would have been a good enough for this collection. But that's just me, you know? That's just me. I'm venting, but still, I love that. So real quick, because I didn't give you guys swatches, I'm going to swatch the little lip glosses real quick. The first one is the nude lip gloss. I think it's so freaking pretty, honestly. I'm going to give you guys swatches of both the products real quick, just so you guys can see both of them on the back of my hand. I really recommend these products. They're so pretty, right? So definitely the first one is that nude lip gloss. The one, I think, what's that called? It's got this long name. Something about I'm good by myself. I'm perfect for myself. Yep. And then this one, I forgot to mention, this one is called Cross the Sky. So very, very pretty. Both of them are very unique. I think I like them. They're really pretty. So I'm going to move on to the face quad, and we're going to do demonstrations of the blush. I'm going to use this little highlighter up here, and I'm going to use this bronzer. And you guys are just going to basically see me applying it on. I'm not going to really talk to you as I'm using it. I'm just going to use it, fast forward it, so this is not that long, right? You guys are going to see me first. I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to use the blush, fast forward using the blush, and then tell you guys my overall thoughts on it. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So this is how the face-to-face quad comes real quick. It is very pretty, very soft. Like it's like this suede type of, and it's sort of like splash black with like these orange gold splashes all throughout it. I think it's cool. When you open it up, it does have a mirror in here, a really good size mirror. It says Beauty Creations right here, Luis Torres Beauty, and then you have 2 illuminators. One is more of a golden type of, I don't know, like a champagne, if you want to call it that. And this one's more of like a rose gold type of, and then it does have a little symbol right here. This one has a heart, and then the bronzer is just like this very chocolate brown. I'm hoping it shows up on me. It does have a little plasticky cover for this and the palette as well. So real quick, we're going to do a little quick demonstration of the cheek blush, okay? And this blush is called Ander. Okay, so that's what you're going to see me do. So definitely, I really love this freaking blush. I didn't honestly think it was going to show up, y'all. I was like playing it, and I was like, you know what? This thing might be too light for me. But it is buildable, and I love that. It's like you can add that intense peach tone in there, or you can go very subtle and just add a tiny bit. You already know I look to look like an 80s prostitute. I be applying that thing till y'all can see my orange shade all the way up down the street. That's just me though, and I love this. It's a very pretty one. Ooh, I love it. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on next to that bronzer, and we're just gonna. That bronzer is called EM or N. Yeah, it's M, like M right there. So you guys are gonna see a demonstration with the blonde bronzer as well. Well, you guys, I'm trying, but you know what? This blends so seamlessly into my skin tone that it might as well be my skin tone. It looks more like a setting powder for me. I don't know. It might be, you know, if you're lighter than me, this will probably totally work for you. I think it looks pretty in the palette. It's just, it's not showing up on me. Like, I don't know. It's just me. I maybe, you know, you already know I don't use bronzers anyway. I don't contour, but definitely it's not showing up. So it doesn't mean that it's not pigmented. It's just maybe I'm too dark for it. I'm thinking I'm just too dark for it. But definitely, yeah. Now we're gonna move on to this one that's called Leah. This is that cream champagne type of highlighter. And I will be doing, after I do a demonstration with that one, I give you guys my over thoughts of it, I will be doing hand swatches of all the quad in here, okay? Now this I like. You guys like, oh, you guys see that? Y'all see that? Oh, I like it. That is a very, very nice tone. They are like a glittery type of shimmery highlighter, which I'm not hating. I actually kind of like it. I think it looks very magical, you know. I like it. It's very pretty. So definitely I'm gonna give you guys little quick arm swatches of every single one. I'm going to start with that blush that's called Ander real quick. And it's just like this very peachy type of matte. Like I said, I loved it. You guys like peach type of matte blushes. You guys are going to love this one. So that is the blush. Now I'm going to give you guys M, which is that bronzer that I used. Didn't really show up on me, but it's not a bad thing, right? Everybody has a different type of tone. This will totally work for someone lighter than me. I don't really recommend it for someone who is, you guys see that? It might as well be my skin tone, right? It's barely blending in. Someone darker than me, heck to the no. I don't even think, it didn't even work for me. So definitely won't work for nobody more chocolatey than me. Look at that. So look how it blends in. Real quick, I'm going to give Leah, which is that highlighter that I'm wearing right now. It's gorgeous. It's like this champagne gold type of shimmer, and it's just so freaking pretty. Look at that. And now last we have that rose gold one that's called Xim, Xim, and this one's just like a peachy rose gold type of shimmer. That's a highlight right there. That's so freaking pretty, right? It's gorgeous. So definitely, now we're going to switch to the palette and do all the swatches in the palette, because I know you guys, that's what you guys have been waiting for, okay? So I forgot to mention this, you guys. This is the packaging for the actual palette. Both the palette and the quad have the exact same packaging. Like it's like a golden yellow tone. It says Luis Torres Beauty times Beauty Creations Artist Shadow Palette. Beauty Creations in the back. It says made in China. It is cruelty free. It says nothing about being vegan, but I like to mention it just in case. When you open it up, it does have the same little design, just like the quad that I just showed you guys. It's the exact same thing. There is no difference. So this has this little symbol, Luis Torres times Beauty Creations. Then you have Beauty Creations, his little signature. When you open it up, it comes like this. It does have a little mirror with a plastic cover on it. It says Beauty Creations up here. It says Luis Torres Beauty down here. And these are the tones in here. I love what he did with these tones. He picked the right amount, like the right kind of tones. Because he added this black, even though it has glitter in it, and I don't like those little sequin mattes. I actually like this matte. It's a workable type of matte. Given all the glitters fell to hell, but it's the point is I could use it. That's all I cared about. Now this brown is freaking gorgeous. I thought it was like a chocolatey brown. It's more like a maroon dark brown. It's really awesome. Because right now when I was doing like swatches, I noticed like, oh my god, it's really pretty. And I love the tones in here. I would never use Torres or this one probably. This one's like a vanilla. This is like a super white one. But the rest of the tones, like, I am here for it, okay? It is a pretty palette. I'm not joking. I really recommend this palette. So I'm going to start with the swatches because I know this freaking video is going to be so long and I don't want to take a lot of your guys' time like that. I'm sorry if my videos go on forever. I just don't know when to shut up, I guess. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm going to start right here in this corner. I'm going to go clear across each of the rows until we get to the end of this palette, okay? So first one is called Torres. It's just like a white matte. That's what it is. It's just straight up white matte. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, okay? That's pigmentation. Like, come on. That's 3 swatches. That's really, really good. Blessed is this vanilla white. Or just like a vanilla, yeah, like a vanilla yellowish type of tone, like a biscuit color look. There is a difference. I'm hoping you guys can see the difference. This one's more of a vanilla yellowish type of tone, like a French vanilla, if you will. And this one is a white, wicker white type of white. It's like blinding white, goes white, okay? And then you have Oksana, which is this beautiful nude brown. I almost called it like a rosewood brown, because honestly, like this gorgeous. And I use that as my transition shade today. It's a very pretty transition shade for me. It worked really good. Next we have Under My Skin. This one is just like this, I want to call it like a mustard khaki brown type of tone. It's very pretty. It's kind of like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't use it. I definitely would use it. It's very pretty. I don't know. It's pretty. Next you have Chamal. Chamal is that gorgeous, I'm telling you guys, it's like a maroon brown type of matte. He has a lot of mattes in here, which honestly I think it'll work for a lot of people who love mattes. Yeah, it's like a maroon brown, right? It's very pretty. I didn't get to use that today, but I was here for it when I saw it. I was like, oof, I need this. Barcelona is this peachy type of matte. And it is pigmented. Look at that. Oh, God. And then you have Beauty is in the Details. This is this gorgeous shimmery gold tone. I just love it, honestly. And it's like buttery, smooth, soft. You just light it on like butter, you guys. Then you have this Grateful. This is such a gorgeous. Like, tell me that's not perfect for fall. I would totally wear that orange shade and just rock the hell out of it because I love orange tones, especially for fall. And this one is buttery smooth. It's just like this metallic pumpkin orange shimmer. And it is gorgeous. I fell in love with it when I swatched it a while ago for Spanish videos. I was like, I want this all over my face. And then you have Alazan, I think it's pronounced. It's red shimmer. This is more on the drier end for a shimmer. Definitely not like the other shimmers in here that are more either creamy or delicate. This one is like a drier type of shimmer formula, but it is a red. It is a red. Horses Girl, this is a matte red. And to say it is pigmented would be not saying enough about it because it is pigmented. In the next row, you have Leo times 2. This is that one shimmer that I used as my inner corner highlight. It is a putty type of consistency. It moves around in the pan a lot. But it is more like a Super Shock shadow. You have to apply it more than once to get that intensity. And it's like very sheer background to it. I'm not hating it because of that. It is a very pretty shimmer, don't get me wrong. But he added 2 of those type of shimmers. So the next one, it's called Sandra. This one is very light as well. It is actually lighter than that first one that I just swatched. It's like a pink and it has all these gold reflect glitters in there. And it has the same putty consistency, very sheer. You have to apply this several times to even get an intensity out of it. And in the end, you know what? I would say this one right here is 100% a topper. Do not bother using it as an actual shade. I don't think it's going to work as good. Because if I struggled that many swatches to get it to show up on my arm, you can imagine what you're going to be doing to your eye. Next is Cariol. I think it's pronounced. It's a very weird way to pronounce it. I didn't get to see his video to see how you exactly pronounce it. But it is a very beautiful purple shimmer. That is the one that I have on my eye right now. And it's just a gorgeous purple shade right there. Then you have Unstoppable. That is a matte purple. I also used this one today. It's just, I don't know. I love it. It's a very, very pretty shade. And now we have Makeup Your World. This is a yellow matte. It's a very neon yellow. Earlier I thought it was like maybe patchy, but it's actually not patchy. You have to apply it more than once, but it is an intense shade when it shows up. In the last row we have 1989, which I'm assuming it's like his birth year. But this is such a gorgeous matte blue. I honestly fell in love with it when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. So now we move on to those 3 blues that I thought they were all 3 blues. But it turns out they're not really all blues. They're just like, they look like they were all blues. So this first one is called Steamy Star. And it is just like this gorgeous blue. It has like a teal blue, right? And it has all these light blue glitter reflex in there. It looks super cool in person. It's just like, and it's buttery smooth. Like, I can't say anything bad about these 3. These 3 were gorgeous shades to put in here. I don't blame him. So next you have Fade 16. That is that emerald green that you guys see on my eye. It is just, oh. And then it has these glitters. I fell in love with it. It's like, God, what a great shade to put in here. Just like this emerald green. I'm living for it. I'm not lying. Then you have Bali. Bali is such a gorgeous green as well. And you probably won't be able to see, but this one is just way different. They are different. This one is darker actually, and this one's lighter. I'm hoping you guys can see. Yeah, there is a subtle difference. You guys can see. Maybe not like a whole lot, but it's like 2 or 3 shade tones difference, and it is different. Believe me, okay? I wouldn't do this for nothing. People must think I'm crazy, seriously. So last but not least, we have Barbado, and this one is a black sequin matte. So it is a matte with glitter. You already know I don't like those matte with glitters, but this one worked out for me, and that's all that really matters. I mean, the glitters they couldn't stay, but the color stayed, and that's all I really care about. It came out really nice. And that's all the shade tones in this palette. Hopefully I was able to help you guys decide whether you guys want this palette for yourselves. It's a very pretty palette. I think it's really pretty. I love that he gave you that dark brown. He gave you a black. He gave you all these shades. He even gave you these 2 light ones, you know, because a lot of people do like light ones. It's just, I don't like the light ones, but I know there's people that like to use it up here, and they just, in general, you know, they like light shadows. So obviously you're going to have to cater to the majority, you know, not just, it doesn't matter if Sarah doesn't like the light ones. We're selling it to other people besides her, right? That's what it really comes down to. So that's pretty much it, the entire collection. I'm hoping this is not a long video. If it is, I apologize. Normally I try to go through as quickly as I can. I am a talkative person, obviously. I talk a lot, okay? I'm Hispanic. It just goes with the territory. So I'm going to let you guys go if you guys want to see how I created this look today. Then just stay tuned. Okay, you guys, for my first color, I'm going to go in with Oksana right there. It's like a very mauve tone type of brown. It's a very light brown. I want to call it like a rose tone brown. This is the one that I use for my transition shade, so that's what you guys are going to see me do, okay? And then next I'm going to use this beautiful purple shimmer. It does have like little glitters in it. It looks freaking cute, especially on the eye. I don't know why. I felt it was more of a matte to, like a cream to matte formula. That's what it felt like, because after a while applying it, I applied it all over my eyelid using my finger, and I just started to notice that it didn't stay that little smooth consistency, creamy consistency that, you know, that normal shimmers do have. Even after you apply them on, they still feel that creaminess. This one felt more powdery afterwards. So it kind of reminded me like a cream to shadow for some reason. I'm not sure if it is or not. I'm just letting you guys know that that's what my experience. So I'm going to take it with my finger. I'm going to apply it over my entire lid right here. And that's what you guys can see me do, okay? Now I'm going to take this purple matte. It's like a very grape type of matte. It's called Unstoppable. I'm just going to take that on a brush and I'm going to apply it right here in this corner. I'm going to sort of create that little, you know, wing right there, if you want to call it a wing, whatever, triangle. I don't really care which corner. Let's just call it a corner. I'm going to put it in a corner right here, and then I'm going to put it down here somewhat, about halfway. And that's basically what you guys are going to see me do, okay? Okay, so next I'm going to take this green that's called Fade 16. It is such a gorgeous emerald type of green, and it has all these little glitters throughout it. I want to call them micro glitters because they're not exactly chunky glitters, but they're glitters in there all the same. So freaking pigmented, so gorgeous. It's like a peacock green to me, honestly. That's what I thought this looked really, it matches. Honestly, I have like some peacock pants, like leggings. They match my leggings, like. So I just basically took it to the tip of my finger. You can use a brush if you want to, totally. I just thought that it showed up a lot more pigmented with my finger versus with the brush. That's why I did it. But you can try it with the brush, try wetting it. Maybe it'll work better. I don't know. I didn't try that. I just did my finger. So I'm basically going to take it with a finger and I'm going to apply it right here, all down here, basically blending into that purple. I do go back with that purple again to just go over it. You guys will see me doing that too. And that's basically what I'm going to do, okay? Now I'm going to go back with that Unstoppable Purple, the one that I used right here, and I'm just going to blend into that green. I'm going to go a little bit lower just to soften the edges up, basically. That's what you guys are going to see me do, okay? So now this is where it gets tricky, right? The look is pretty much done apart from the inner corner highlight, but I did go in with Babado. Yeah, it's a black matte with sequin glitters in it, and I used like the tiniest bit. You don't want to go all in with this color because this shadow didn't come to play, okay? You're going to end up looking like a dirty pirate if you don't watch what you're doing. So I'm going to just say that I took it on a pencil brush. This is the Alter Ego 11. And I went right where I added that purple. I just went like very softly over it and blending into that purple. And just to darken that corner. I really wanted to emphasize just like that smoky eye right there. And I did take it a little bit down here, like hardly anything. I will go back in with that purple again just to like reincorporate in the areas, just to soften up that black because I didn't want it like dark. I still wanted to keep that. So you're going to see me do that. I'm just going to add the black in, and then I'm going to go and add the purple back in just to soften up that black so it's not that dark. You know, I wanted it dark enough, but Lord forbid, I don't want to look like a dirty pirate, okay? So that's what you guys are going to see me do. So now for my inner corner highlight, I went in with Leo times 2 right here. It is a very light lavender type of shade. It almost looks like a duochrome. It's honestly reminds me a lot of a Super Shock shadow. It's not really like solid shimmer. But that's the one you guys are going to see. I'm just going to apply it in that corner using my finger like always, okay? And that's pretty much for the eye look, you guys. I'm just going to go put some mascara, some black in my waterline, and I'll be right back to give you guys a close-up. So this is the final look today, you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. I really love these colors. I love the way they mesh together. I don't know. I like the color combo today. It's very pretty. So let me back you guys out, and I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. Honestly, I really like this palette. I think it got some really good color combinations in there. I love that he has that black, he has that dark brown you want in there, and he has all these pretty colors in there. Now, given that some of these shimmers are very delicate shimmers, especially like this one right here that I used for my inner corner highlight, the purple one that I used, they're like putty consistency. They will be moving around in the palette, just FYI if you use them. But other than that, I had no really big problem with it. Oksana did have a little bit of fallout, but it wasn't like a huge deal. And it still worked for me. So at the end of the day, I really don't care. I probably will never use Torres because you guys already know I don't use the light ones. But I'm loving like that blue right there. This one. When I first saw it on Instagram, I thought these were so freaking similar. I was like, you know what? They look exactly alike. It's like the same tones, right? They're actually not the same tone. This one is more of a blue. This one's an emerald green. And that one is definitely like more of a mossy type of green. So, I don't know. I love it. I honestly love the way the look came out and everything. I'm curious about that yellow, but we'll see what the swatches say later on. So, I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.